I think maybe I actually can't. No, this is happening before I did dual stream. Something's up with my adapter. What do you mean you lost your badge? Which badge? I see the sub badge, but maybe that's not what you're talking about. And it's funny because if I want to chat to YouTube, I have to like still type it in. Oh, yeah, that'll happen if you don't resub in time. Unfortunately. If I had the power to just give you that badge right now, I would, but I can't. I would though. Congrats. Huge congrats. I mean, I think that job is just way more important than a badge anyway. So, congrats on the new job. Do you like it so far? Or have you started yet? What industry is it in? Kaput says, wonder if the stream has a 1 hour limit. No way. That'd be crazy. I work in the supply chain sector for Ajinomoto Foods North America. That's kind of crazy. What a name. Yeah, getting a job right now, dude, is kind of hard, man. There's a lot of my favorite people I like to watch on YouTube, like Asmongold and stuff, are making lots of videos on unemployment. And I'm just like kind of sitting there like it's wild. I think if you lose your job right now, it's pretty hard to find another one if you're not really good at what you do. Or unless if you're very good at what you do, then I think it's easier. You've probably seen the problem in shelves. They make soy sauce and now getting into dumplings or frozen food. Well, now, dude, now you got me needing to look. My friend Will, he noticed that I have a affinity for fast food places and just relating all my locations based on fast food locations. So you ask, oh, where's the pickleball court? Oh, it's to the left of the Chick-fil-A on the 4th Street Santa Ana. Or, oh, where's the card shop? Oh, you know, down the street from Jack in the Box, like 3 blocks left, you know, close next to the McDonald's. Master Yak, Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I think foods. View Enimoto Foods. Come on, I need to see the packaging. These dumplings look brands and products. Linglings. Okay. I see, I see. Linglings. I don't know any of these food service brands. I think I know Hondashi. Yeah, I mean, it's this. I want to say that I know this. But yeah, cool. It always feels kind of cool working somewhere that you're like, your friends know of, you know? Hondashi is a staple. There you go. Says Slow-Mo the chef. Crazy Taco, good morning. Master Yak again, thank you. Now I'm hungry, though we have none of those besides Hondashi because that's at Walmart. Wow, our website's kind of fire. I never even explored that far. XD. They're all in Costco. I don't know. I don't know. We have... Dude, we have to get our homework done, guys. Like, we're looking at dumplings instead of... coming up with the crazy ETF. You know what? It'd be, I think a good way to think of what I want to invest in is everything that Sentinel-1 also competes with. So their comparison chart. And then just make a ETF out of that. Why Sentinel-1? There you go. And then compare yourself to everybody else. What? Where did it go? Oh, compare Sentinel-1. Okay, so... hard to deploy, hard to manage. So, Symantec. Does anyone even talk about this? Maybe they're not public. No, I don't think they're public. Or maybe they're owned by Gen. I actually don't know. Oh, delisted. Oh. Oh, that. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Okay, so Symantec, dude, honestly, if I was Sentinel-1, I wouldn't even compare myself to Symantec. Like, that's not even a choice. That actually kind of looks kind of bad. Like, why are you comparing yourself to, like, a loser? Like, yeah, that's a no. Comparing yourself to Symantec is an odd flex. Yeah. It is. That is very weird. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. So I'm gonna create the we're gonna create the competition ETF, meaning we're gonna look at Microsoft, PanW, Crowd. Or not. We're not gonna look at. We're just gonna list Microsoft, PanW, Crowd, and then we're gonna go to Crowd Strike, and then we're gonna look at what you guys compare yourself to. But we're not gonna add Symantec because that's cringe. That's Skibbity, Ohio. Why CrowdStrike? Accept cookies, whatever. Versus Microsoft, Palo Alto, Sentinel-1. Wiz is not public. Versus other competitors. Sentinel-1, Wiz, Splunk. What the hell? Splunk is not cybersecurity. I thought they were just like data digestion or something. Yeah, I would never imagine using Splunk for cybersecurity. Okay, weird. And then we go to Palo Alto. I think I'm actually onto something right now. This feels like a big brain blast moment. If there's ever a research paper on that you should just start ETS with what everyone else compares each other to by the leading people, meaning like these people know who to actually compare themselves with. You just take like the top 3 of each. I like to thank my mama. I like the reward money to go to my mama. Thank you for letting me be on this panel. God bless. You know, I don't see anything like why are we better than other people? But that's also a good thing. That's what I would have initially thought is like, why am I even comparing myself to other people when I'm the best? But you know, the product speaking for itself is kind of a reach if you are a very hard to integrate, sticky platform. I'm sure a lot of IT and a lot of cybersecurity is leaning into the direction of like, oh, we need to be really easy to implement and deploy. But switching over, yeah, you probably do need to prove your case a little bit. Right now, I don't see much. I mean, the people that make the decision to switch are people very high up that don't have a lot of time, that need just like a quick view on something. But it's not like they're gonna make their decision based on like just viewing a page. They would maybe get together with the architects and staff engineers and make a decision based on, you know, input from them while looking at, I don't know, maybe this page, whatever. Dude, I really hope that they would have yeah, they don't have a why. Or sorry, they do have a why. They don't have like a we're better than whatever. Okay. Well, today I learned that Palo Alto Networks is not insecure. You know what would be even crazier is like if I called Palo Alto sales department, and I said, who am I choosing between? You know? And I'm like, why would I choose you over anyone else? Or who do you see as your biggest competition right now? Because I want to thoroughly consider my options. Some of you might be like, well, they wouldn't tell you. No, I think these days in sales, you need to really make sure that you look like the knowledge house. You look better if you are knowledgeable, you know? Okay. Microsoft, PanW, and Crowd. That's already kind of like what I have in place. I have Crowd and Microsoft. I have Sentinel-1. I don't have PanW. So we'll look at PanW. So I have this. Can we create a word with S, C, P, and M? Sikpum. Pism. Maybe S to N. None of them start end with a vowel either. Dang. Anyway. Crowd has a better sales team. Point and figure, 60-minute PanW clearly shows lower lows. But the daily is indeed bullish. Espada says, wait, you should definitely do that. I'm sketchy about doing that sort of stuff. Because, well, I mean, how I imagine it was I would call them live on stream. But I don't think that's legal. So I'm not going to do that. Secret shopper style. Yep. I'm a Zimbabwean prince. Tell me about PanW XD. Later, slow-mo. This is definitely the Rockstar group 924-26. So I'll keep this here. I'll like keep these in mind as I'm trading. Maybe I don't keep a static position. I just use those as vehicles for wheels. That sounds kind of good. Wow, they have John Wick. Crazy. I definitely should be putting on a trade today. Like, absolutely. Microsoft is a clear no. Already have one, it's red. Don't need to double down there. CrowdStrike looks like it's heading lower, stabilizing for the day. Sentinel-1 is chilling. So I am missing PanW, but PanW also doesn't look good right now. But this just got bought up. Maybe it's an engulfing bullish candle or something. I don't know. Not quite. Momentum is strong. Looks like it could be a double top. Wondering why Microsoft is selling off? I think Microsoft has just been on a tear. Honestly, I don't think that there's really much more reason than that for it going down. Played the first level in Halo 3. Still waiting for it to get good. Are you talking about right now? That's crazy. I think what is group by custom? Trying to make up my mind on how I want to play Palo Alto. I think I have to go in. I have to make a play today. Dude, am I doing a buy right? That sounds so... Sounds okay. Spy and QQQ are green. Why today? It's because if I truly believe in my own thesis, because the market is green today, and I truly believe that the market is bullish until proven guilty, there's no reason for me not to trade today. Until I'm wrong, then I should ease off the pedal. It feels bad to do it right now, but a lot of correct things in the market kind of feel bad. I am curious also about Okta. Where is Okta at now? Okta had a huge breach. Maybe identity as a service is not that good anymore. Okay. I will participate then. I will choose the nearest monthly. Let's see what price everyone else is getting in at. Let's say, for example, I can't even get close to 330, but this is a very long time frame. Let's search on 3 months. On a 3-month horizon, the price is a little extended according to volume. Um, 330 would be greedy for me to look at. 335 is more reasonable. Can I get to 335? I could. I could also get 330, which is kind of nice. There's a lot of volatility in Palo Alto. What the hell? People think that this is going to move a lot. $600 for putting up 33.5 is 1.8% in a month. I could also get $1,000 by just staying in if it keeps going up. I like the buy right here. There's just so much premium at the money. I don't think I could pass that up. I feel good. I feel very good. I feel very postured. Okay. I mean, $1,000, dude. I'm down. Let's do it. Oh, I have to refresh. I don't know if that Oh, I got an email. I wonder if that filled then. Yep, got it. Okay. Feels good, man. I am literally trading these. Okay. We are locked and loaded. Our delta is still really low. It's like incredibly low. If I'm gonna add money just to add money, I might as well do SPY. Oh, but SPY feels so bad. Like, what happens when this gets assigned? I'm assigned like 56k worth of SPY, and my next wheel has to take up 56k. I don't know. Oh, you know who else is under Costco? Staying out paid off. Huge. Absolutely huge. Big correction on Costco. Big gap down. Are you still bullish on Reddit? Not enough to trade it right now. I thought Okta was just two-factor keys and password storage. It's an identity provider. I think there's a lot of criticism for their Auth0 acquisition. I had just read that on Robinhood, but that's what I get from it right now. I think maybe I get some money into Costco and I call it a day. 884 looks absolutely possible. Costco has earnings on Thursday. This definitely looks like a Head and Shoulders. In terms of volume weighted price, dude. People are like over here. Damn. I don't know what Costco would have to say for it to crater. Like, this gap down is pretty good if I've ever wanted to get back in. Oh. I think oh man. I think 50 now and then 25 post earnings if it's a loss or if they go down. I think 25 would be a nope. I'll just do the 25. Or they could announce a stock split or something. I'll go 50. Let's do 50 shares. Gonna look quickly to see if there's any Costco news. Nope. I think it's good. Okay, so I'm just gonna do. Okay. This is a 45K naked position. $903.53. $50 now, then 25 out. big gap down today. Is a good opportunity to get in, especially since I was looking for a way to increase my delta. I didn't like spending more on spending this on SPY. This bet is slightly weighted in my favor in case there is any news of a stock split from Costco from their earnings within a few days. Okay, wow. Good amount of trading in. I got my delta back to 181, which is a good level where I want to be at. I'm usually around 200. 181 is good enough, especially since how much I increased. I added about like 100 delta to when I started today. Ways I can mitigate delta going forward in case if the market reverses, I can close out my cash secured put here. That will alleviate some delta. If at any time I feel like QQQ is in grave danger, I can also close this out. But I would rather not. I want to let my winners win. Yeah, and CrowdStrike I feel very comfortable with because it's just a buy rate that's very in the money. So CrowdStrike can continue to even go down. It would just be affecting more like my PanW and Sentinel 1 plays because I think CrowdStrike is very heavily watched. And Palo Alto and Sentinel 1 are just really sympathy plays off of CrowdStrike. Whatever happens to CrowdStrike usually happens to them too. Do you think Camilla could actually get that 25% unrealized gains tax passed? If she got elected, kind of scares me. You think it would make market no longer go up over time? 25% unrealized gains tax. That would be insane. There's no way. There's no way. That affects so many people. People wouldn't vote on that. And that's not like Democrat versus Republican either. That's just like old people and their retirement. Like there's a lot of unrealized gains in IRAs from people just buying stocks and just holding them and never selling. So I don't think that would ever pass. It's that's almost as radical as like Bernie Sanders and like free college and student debt being erased, all that stuff. It's really the people that have the money that have the most power, and I just don't see that passing. Whether or not that's a good or bad thing, I don't know. I'm just stating the facts. I think that would be a very hard bill to pass, so I wouldn't worry about it. Wow. Granted, it's for people who make more than 100 mil a year. Oh. But these people hold like 70% of the wealth in the market. Uh, I'm pretty neutral. I'm pretty neutral on that idea. I like the fact that like I have the possibility to make $100 million a year or over that amount and then not get taxed out the wazoo. You know, I think it's very easy for me to say as an unemployed, entrepreneur that's trying to start their own thing, like, oh yeah, tax the rich and everything will be better. I don't know. I kind of like that motivation to like just, if I did get that rich, yeah, let's just let me keep my money that I worked hard for. I think that's really it. Because otherwise, I mean, you do tax them. I don't even know if that money would be used effectively. You know, like, yeah. I like the idea of capitalism. I like the idea of being able to succeed and being able to keep my money and let me use it in like philanthropy, like the way that I want to. Um, if I want to, like, I don't want it. I don't want to have to do it. You can incentivize it by letting me write it off. You know, I think a lot of people hear that like millionaires like donate like hundreds of thousands of dollars and they're like, oh, that's it? You're a billionaire. Like, you're just good. Dude, people are so weird. So weird. People think like taxing the rich is just going to solve everything. It's like the people that are in power that make decisions on how to spend that money also have a large influence on it. So, I mean, what good is taxing them and then just like spending that money where you don't think it's worth spending on, and then no one wins? It like decentivizes innovation, it decentivizes people. Like, if someone's hungry enough to stay up to 4 a.m. and work on something and then be successful from it, I think you should be compensated for it, especially if it's like later on in the future. You stay up 4 a.m. right now so that you have a better life in the future, and you want to live off of that reliably in the future. Yeah, just do it. I'll take care of myself. I don't need you to get taxed. That's the way I view it. I'm not even rich either, you know? Like, this is just a opinion that I have on my own. It's like, I like the possibility that I can be as rich as Bezos. I love that possibility. Even if it's a 0.00001 chance, I like preserving that idea. Because at the end of the day, whether or not the rich get taxed, it doesn't directly benefit me. Which is why I feel like it's also weird to have such a strong opinion in either way when people try to change other people's minds. Like, it's okay to have a strong opinion and hold that to yourself and just know where you stand. But it's weird when you try to change someone else's mind, which what drives me nuts about people that take this stuff so seriously. But I have my own opinions, and I love talking about my opinion just like everyone else does about theirs. But when you start to try to change someone else's mind, maybe you call them names, you start an argument. Oh, I think it's one of the dumbest things ever. Easily one of the dumbest things ever. Tinfoil hat time, but if they make 100 mil a year, wouldn't they just use a bunch of tax loopholes to avoid paying it? Yeah, I mean, that's a very fair criticism. Yeah. I think it's funny when people attack Jeff Bezos' fortune, but they all use Amazon Prime when they need to buy something. Correct. I don't see it not causing a recession until it's gone, TBH. I don't see it not causing a recession. I'm not informed enough to have a educated opinion. So I'm just going to have to just see that I saw your opinion on it and go with that. This recession stuff, I do have an opinion on whether or not we're going to be in a recession. Okay. I think right now we are in a recession. That's an excellent topic for the next podcast episode. Why am I pulling out my pen? I don't have my notepad in front of me right now. Oh, I'm going to sign into my note-taking app. I can't believe I have to sign in. Oh my god. It's so annoying. I think the just the vibe of everything. People are more money conscious, especially with, remember that fast food fiasco? Everyone talked about the $3 hash brown. Everyone kind of like judging McDonald's and their prices, and prices are kind of correcting. More deals are around. More cost conscious shopper. More people are eating at home. Unemployment is higher. This has a strong recession vibes. So maybe I take back what I said. Maybe I don't think that we're in recession by like definition. Just because the market is going up or the stock market is going up doesn't necessarily mean that like the sentiment has shifted. We're kind of going through this like for what it is right now. This is a very soft landing. This is exactly what I think the Fed want, where people get unemployed while rates get low, and as soon as companies break the amount of money that they've been saving from firing people to then start to hire people, I think that's when unemployment starts to go up. But right now employment goes up. Right now unemployment going up is a good thing. More people not being able to afford the luxuries in life, whatever you want to call that, the better, because that curbs prices, and then to offset that a little bit, to maintain this growth, they're cutting rates, which again makes sense. Meaning the market will go down as stocks are less attractive. I see. Yeah, if they put that into place, I could see the stock market going down by a good bunch. But the likelihood of that, again, I think pretty low. But to finish my thought, the market will just stay feeling iffy as long as people are continuing to share unemployment news. Like you have to just like keep tabs on how often you're seeing it now, and as soon as you get that feeling of like you're seeing it less, maybe that's the sign of when to really hit the gas pedal. Because I feel like the only thing really looming the market is unemployment. I don't necessarily see a recession coming. Even no matter what president gets elected, I just see it causing volatility, but I don't see the market necessarily going down either. There's like really not a good case for the market to go down. From my perspective, the market could go down tomorrow, and it could go down forever, starting the moment I end the stream. But for my perspective, I don't see the market going down. I see the market possibly trading flat. I see the market going up and then back down a little bit, up, back down, maybe all the way up and then all the way back down, ultimately trading flat. But I don't see the market going in a downtrend. There's like nothing there's like nothing to really complain about besides unemployment. And that's again good for inflation. I don't know. Also, shout out to everyone that's been laid off. I was laid off last year. So I don't want to sound callous, especially if maybe you're newer to the stream and you're like, "Wow, I just got laid off. Why are you saying this type of stuff?" I got laid off too. And I've been doing this full time since last October. We are getting very close to my 1 year anniversary from streaming full time. So I gotta get that content prepped. Tinfoil hat: the elites will create more adult daycare jobs to get the unemployment number down, so stocks go up. Yeah, if like on TikTok, millennials started creating content like, "Hey, work as like an Amazon barcode scanner person, you know, that scans barcodes for like $30 an hour." Yeah, that would be your tinfoil hat coming true. That would be. That would be. There's a lot of cool opportunity right now for, I think, people to just explore what it's like to create your own thing. I think that's maybe the last topic that I'll think of, or that I'll say, because we're pretty much done with trading today. For the VOD watchers, I'll kind of just show everything here. These are my positions. I'll order it. This. Maybe I order by symbol. Yeah, this will get everything on the screen. You could pause whenever. Gonna go to history here. Year to date. Year gains. Year losses. Unrealized gains. Unrealized losses. This is money in my pocket. This is money out of my pocket. Yeah, right now is, especially if you're in my age bracket, which is like, I don't know, early millennial, meaning like early 90s. I think right now is a very cool time to explore any project idea. Right now is probably the best time to do it. I think the risk reward of it is really good. I mean, if you have a job right now, maintain and excel at your job. But the benefit of doing something on your own on the side right now is like, it can also be a little bit of insurance in case if this unemployment stuff gets out of control, and it works as like a little bit of layoff insurance. So you have a little bit of incentive, more incentive to naturally work on it than you normally would. When I was building ThetaGang.com and Theta Gang podcast, like after work, I never thought of it as like layoff insurance or anything. But I am very thankful for the fact that I did it, and it's keeping me afloat for sure. So just, yeah, shout out to all the patrons that make it possible for me to do this full time. It means a lot. And of course, the stock performance or my portfolio performance this year is making it feel all the better too. But yeah, I would say like right now is a very good time to start your own thing. On the side, it could be just like a little bit after work. I'm gonna end the stream there. Actually, I'm gonna get in the habit of doing this. 63.1 divided by 300. I'm up 21%, 21.03 was called 21. I'm beating SPY by 0.3%. SPY is trading at 20.7. And QQQ is catching up to SPY. It's trading at 20.56. I'm also beating QQQ by 0.5%. So I'm maintaining my lead. You're seeing me put on trades on stocks that are very green, trading stocks on some of them that are very red. I'm kind of just trading what I like. Stocks that I've been trading for a while, stocks that I'm comfortable with. I'm not necessarily trying too many things that are new. We have Sentinel One, Kava, and a Rumble that I have like pretty new positions in. But besides that, yeah, sticking with what I am already comfortable with. I'm currently beating the market again by 0.3 and by 0.5. You can use this link here to sign up for Tasty Trade. I use Tasty Trade when trading on here. This is of course Robinhood, but I use Tasty Trade when I'm trading in here with my 300k portfolio that I'm beating the market with. If you want to use Tasty Trade as well, you can sign up with the Tasty Trade link here. I don't know if that actually comes through, but I'll post it here like that for YouTube. And if you sign up with that link, you get a bonus on your initial deposit if you are a new account, and then you'll be trading basically alongside me on Tasty Trade using the same brokerage. And that's it. Pretty good day today. The market trading kind of swingy, not making huge bets in any direction, but definitely getting money in to hopefully grow. If the market again corrects from here, it would be not amazing, but you have to be open to being wrong, and that means getting your money in. If you choose to stay out and you constantly just keep waiting for discounts to get in, you're positively reinforcing potentially bad habits, where you're learning that being idle is a good thing, when really being idle is not the best thing, because by default being idle from the very beginning is bad, because that means you never put your money in. Therefore, from default it's a bad decision. The best decision is putting in money and having it go up. But of course, we know that the market goes down. So you need to find that healthy balance of getting in money, even when you might think that's not the best time. Like how much money you make, how much money you saved already, what your risk portfolio is, or risk profile rather. But there is some number that you truly don't care about. And for most people, I'd say it's probably like $5 with inflation now. I used to say like $1. But there's no reason why we should not all have auto deposits going into a stock that takes $1 a month, you know? $12 a year. Something like that. When some of you are like, oh, I paid like $12 a month for this subscription. I might as well pay $12 a month to put into SPY. That's something cool that you can do. Right, you can make dollar cost averaging kind of fun that way. But yeah, auto deposits very strong in times when you don't feel like you feel like you're getting whipped around by the market. Dollar cost averaging is the answer. I'll see everyone next time or tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you for being here, and